Howdy to all my Second Amendment supporter friends, Jay and John at John's Guns, the folks over at deadringer.com and Optics Planet. This week's self-defense, home defense pick of the week is Glock 26. I've modified it with a couple of options that I'm going to discuss here today. I was a little bit hesitant to go with a ghost ring sight for the rear because, as you can see, it limits your field of vision a little bit. But the upside to Dead Ringer's model, aside from the tritium sights on each side, you have the red luminescent ring on the inside. You can also see it's got the crosshairs inside that luminescent sight. The front sight, I decided to go with a different brand. That is TruGlo tritium sight on the front. And the reason I went with TruGlo is because of the opening at the top of the sight, which catches all the ambient light, increasing the brightness of that front sight. Next, the under the barrel flashlight has setting of solid, strobe. Viridian makes this sight in a laser flashlight combo, but unfortunately for the smaller model Glock, this baby Glock 26, I could only get the flashlight in the under the barrel setup. So what I opted to do was I went with a guide rod laser. That is a LaserMax guide rod laser. And the coolest thing about this is that when I have both features on, my LaserMax laser and Viridian flashlight, when I holster, they both shut off. So it works with the Viridian holster. When I draw, you can see flashlight comes back on, and it's only a matter of right here turning the laser back on, that guide rod release button. The tendency when you draw a weapon, lots of people will tend to draw and your front sight will come up high or low depending on your draw. What this has done for my draw, having the ghost ring in the back, is I will draw and the barrel will come up parallel to the ground because I'm so used to having to have front sight aligned with rear sight, the ghost ring, that it's actually caused me when I draw, the barrel comes up naturally, perfectly parallel to the deck. As I said, I was a little hesitant about that ghost ring interfering with my field of vision, but let's see. If I turn out some lights here, I'll let you see what you think about how it looks in darkness. See if I can line this up for you. Or if you were to not have the flashlight on, you can see how that ring is not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of play to have everything all lined up. See that? Right there, we're lined up. From this video's perspective, it's hard to demonstrate how when you draw, it's natural to have front and rear sight line up. But after a little bit of practice with this rear ghost ring, I'm finding that I have a more solid draw with the barrel parallel to the deck. So it's for sure a great home defense weapon, especially if you were having to draw and acquire a target quickly in the dark. Thanks, YouTube, and I'll talk to you later.